Tom Holland is making his rounds talking about the future of Spider-Man in regards to everything that happens in Far From Home and where they're going to take the character. And one interesting thing that always gets brought up now, considering people are actually aware of characters that exist in the comics, and naturally he had a big film, certainly one that won an Oscar, that starred a character, is what is the future of Miles Morales? For those of you that don't know or that might be new, Miles Morales is still relatively a new character, all things considered. Yeah, he's been around for 6-7 years now in comics, but to the general audience, he's still new, especially compared to someone like Spider-Man, who's been here for 50 years plus, and certainly the likes of like Captain America, for example, or Batman. But that hasn't stopped people from getting awareness of who Miles Morales is. Of course, as far back as going to TASM 2, even though it was still early in development, there was a lot of people speculating that there could be a Miles cameo, and it was certainly teased at one point, but the character definitely did not have that awareness in mass media as he does today. Naturally today, he's been in an Oscar-winning film, so that's kind of huge. Into the Spider-Verse is regarded as one of the best Spider-Man / superhero films of all time. I can't disagree with it there. It certainly is to me at least, so keep on going with that, you know, and I hope they further establish the character as a different character to Peter Parker. But recently during interviews, and when they asked Tom Holland about the possibility of including Miles Morales, and of course we have to talk about the Easter egg that does appear in the first film, Spider-Man Homecoming. The Easter eggs are there, there's a deleted scene, so there's a few things hinting towards it. Tom Holland was like, you know what? Yeah, honestly, he can't wait for them to introduce this character into the universe. And he said it would be fun to play with this and he can't wait to see him down the road. Now, I wouldn't take this as a 100% confirmation, because naturally they don't always know where they're going with it, but you have to assume that this is an evolving world. You look at Captain America, he's passed the mantle, you know, so you have to kind of look at it like that. In the comics, in the Ultimates, Spider-Man passed on the mantle. Not willingly, he died, spoiler alert, but he passed on the mantle to Miles. And now in the main continuity, there's multiple Spider people running around doing their own thing. So who's to say you're not going to have 2 Spider-Men or more running around the MCU within the next 5 to 10 years? It's certainly plausible. I don't think there's anything that goes against that, and it's worth exploring. And if we look at Marvel's Spider-Man video game and what they're setting up for the second one, it certainly seems like that's the direction they're going, so why not copy that, considering the first Marvel Spider-Man is more or less a masterpiece. So, yeah, copy what you got.